There seems to be four kinds of people that come to Cana that are already in a career, separate from the people that are just starting their careers. And they self-describe into these four categories. And the first one we call the setbacks. These are people that have accomplished great things in life, and along the way they've had a major setback. They may have lost their job and they can't find another one. We see a lot of that. We see a lot of business professionals that have done well. They get into their 40s and maybe 50s, and the marketplace doesn't want them. They're hiring younger people instead of people their age. They could have had a divorce. They could have had a death. Whatever's happened, it's set them back, and that's why they self-describe as setbacks. And the pain that these people are feeling is that they're always looking in the rearview mirror, and they're trying to figure out and get back to the good old days instead of looking forward. So we have the setbacks. And then there's another group that we see, and this sounds bad, but they self-describe as the serial losers. These are people that actually have a lot of courage and they take risk. The problem is everything that they set out to do fails. And so you think about the pain of that person. They see one failure after the next failure after the next failure. That's a lot of pain to live with. And what this people lack is know-how. The third group that we see are the realists. These people played it safe. They took no risk. They lived their life in regret. They let that gal get away. They let that job get away. They let that company get away. They live with this pain of, what if I would have? And that's a big pain to live with. Then the fourth group we call the successful, and they identify as the successful. That's their identity. They're successful, but they're unhappy. And people look at them and think, you have no reason. In fact, you have no reason to complain. In fact, they feel guilty about complaining. But there's a hole, and there's an emptiness, and they're unfulfilled. They know they were meant for a purpose, and while the world sees them as successful, they really haven't connected to their true purpose. One thing we know for sure, we're all in one of three stages. You're either in a crisis, you're just coming out of a crisis, or everything's just going great, and watch out, you're heading right for one.